You guys, today is the day that we get to start fitting our supercharged Redeye engine from Dodge into the Lancer GT. We also have a Tremec 6060 transmission that they sent us in this box. We're gonna see how everything's gonna fit into the car today. Few things that might need to be changed. One being the oil pan. We're also gonna be putting different headers onto this. So today we're gonna see how good everything goes together. Now, given the nature of this car, with it being a full custom chassis, we should have quite a bit of room. Now, I've been working with High Horse Performance. Bruce over there, who runs their race shops and knows all of this stuff like the back of his hand, has just been advising us throughout this process. We're gonna remove the snout and end up sending this part of the assembly to High Horse Performance. They're gonna put on a pulley upgrade and then send it back to us. Apparently you need some special tool that's like back ordered everywhere, and they had offered to just take care of that for us. Thank you, High Horse Performance. We really appreciate that. So I'm gonna make sure I get this all packaged up and sent out to him today. Luckily, this won't affect the overall footprint of our engine, so it won't hold us up at all. Regarding this Tremec 6060 6-speed transmission, for all types of builds, this is a go-to transmission. However, there's a little miscommunication, and we only just realized yesterday that we had to use this. The whole time we were planning on using a power glide. I had sourced everything for that. As of less than 24 hours ago, we've had to completely change the game plan to know now that we're running the 6060 in the car, which means that this car is gonna be a handful, which from a driving perspective, I'm actually really stoked about. But now we're gonna have a fully manual car, which means we need a clutch pedal, a clutch setup. This car was never meant to have a clutch pedal in it. So to say that that threw a curveball in our plans is an understatement. All that stuff we gotta figure out, but we got the two most important pieces to start with, which is our engine and transmission. We're gonna figure it out. We have so many boxes of stuff coming in from eBay Motors. Every day we're just getting more and more stuff. We're just gonna keep chucking along. And today is a really exciting part though, because now we can finally see the heart of this entire build in its brand new home. Just point out that as a JDM car girl, I feel so American right now. Mopar, bid block, Texas Speed, built, LS, which I'll be telling you guys more about. I'll be unwrapping that in the next Corvette update video. And now we have our supercharged Dodge Redeye. Literally cannot get more American than this corner of my shop right here. American greatness. We got our supercharger off. I've never had a supercharged car before, so I've never known like how heavy these things are, but it seems pretty heavy. This is Nick and I's very first time doing anything with a Hemi. Our headers from Holley Performance, they just got in. So good timing with having to fit everything. So we actually ended up using the tri-wide headers that we had on the Corvette from Hooker, and Nick modified them to make them work. So maybe we'll get lucky and it'll just work. But if not, we got a Nick and he'll make it work. At least these are here now, because I was worried they might get delayed. And we'll just continue unboxing all the parts. We got a few other things that showed up as well. So we're just gonna open up all the boxes and basically every single day just see what's here. Oh, I got good news. Guess what's in this box? Our engine mounts. So we ended up getting these engine mounts. Not that they're necessarily just gonna work, obviously, with a full custom chassis like that, but they will go onto the engine, and then hopefully we can just build from here. And the trans mount.
Look at that.
Beautiful. This is such a highly customized and specific project, but things like the engine mount or trying to have a transmission bushing mount, just something to start with, you can utilize and just modify it from there. And now we'll unbox the headers and see if these can be used as well. Issue is that the front sump is not going to work for this setup. Hopefully you'll be able to source a rear sump pan, which shouldn't be too difficult. Haven't seen what it looks like on the inside yet. Shifter location's tough.
Yeah, that's always a battle.
With me. With me.
You in particular.
Yeah.
You see all that?
I mean...
We'll do something.
Yeah, we got a game plan, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, these little corners are gonna be a little rough for the headers.
That'll do.
Hooray! This corner and probably all that, it's gotta go to fit the headers, but at least the headers work. With the front sump pan off, this thing's looking real good in here. And Nick already clearanced out those corners a little bit.
This part right here still might need to be removed, but started at least with some little stuff and see if this works.
The oil pan that we actually need to make our setup work is a rear sump setup. And there's one by Moroso that I found on eBay Motors, so that is headed our way. And we should have that in a few days and be good to go. We know the general dimensions of it though, so we can still feel really confident with where the engine is sitting right now. Also, being able to utilize Holley Performance's engine mounts and basically build off of them versus making something completely from scratch. That's just another area that's gonna save us time, and time is of the utmost importance right now. Nick already has a game plan for the transmission mount and the engine mount, so start of next week, he's gonna hit the ground running with that. Just another thing to get done are all the windows for the passenger side of the car. Nick already cut the Lexan and drilled the holes for countersunk bolts. So now I'm working on the trim part of that, copying the trim size that is on the driver's side, measuring it all out. Because the Lexan comes protected on each side, I'm gonna use this sticker as my masking tape and just cut out the border of what I want painted, leave the center part in, stuff it up, and then shoot it with paint. This high temp plastic paint is what we are going to be using. windows mocked up, cut out, stuffed with a Scotch-Brite, and ready to be painted now. This piece right here that I'm also going to be painting black with our trim, that is this window frame support piece. I managed to get the last coat of paint on there right before the sun went down, so I'm gonna let those dry for a few hours, and I think that is all we're gonna get into in this video. And honestly, I'm feeling a lot better now that we have the engine at least semi-mocked up into the Lancer. Oh yeah, and door assembly for the passenger side is gonna be a whole other thing too, but we got this. We're good. Let me know what you guys think about the build so far. What are you most excited about? What do you think is gonna be our biggest challenge that we maybe don't foresee at this current moment? All the competition is also releasing content along the way, so what do you think our odds are against the other competitors? Is there anything that I need to know? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys liked what we were doing with our Dodge Lancer GT drag racing car and want to find similar parts for your build, check out the links in the description to find those parts and more on eBay Motors. Let's ride.